What's going on? I'm Frank. I'm with Roxanne.
Say your name right.
I'm Frank Williams Jr.
Frocephus.
Frocephus. And this is Roxanne. And this is Ryan Kinder. We finally met. Ryan,
Finally.
welcome to Detroit.
Thank you very much. I'm happy to be here.
See, you brought the nice weather with you, right?
I'm trying.
Yeah, right?
I'm trying.
What people don't know is that Ryan and I have been pretty good friends on Twitter for a while, so this has been like a long time coming, this meeting.
Finally.
No, you asked better questions. I'm like more like, speaking of questions, here you go. That's the first one. Fire away.
I love this guy. All right, so we're here at the 10-Man Jam backstage. Ryan Kinder, you were just named the next big thing, and Country Weekly called you the one to watch.
Oh, wow.
Did you know that?
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Are you lying to me?
I'm not.
Don't lie to me.
So here he is at the 10-Man Jam. I am next to the next big thing.
Next to the person of the next big thing.
So congratulations on that.
Thank you very much. Thank you. I did not know that.
Really?
Woo!
See? I did my homework. Your song tonight on the radio sounds amazing.
Thank you very
Tell us about
much.
that single.
I wrote it with a guy named Luke Sheets, one of my good buddies in Nashville, and we had a writing session with Keith Steele the day before we were recording. Recorded it there. Went back in and cut it with a guy named Paul Worley with Warner Brothers. It's kind of an unrequited love song. It's a high school sweetheart. We went to different colleges. Ended up trying to keep it together, and it just fell apart because it doesn't really work. We called each other late at night, may or may not have had a lot of drinks. That's the recipe for disaster. Somebody took it from me.
I also noticed that you were tweeting out, I'm sure you know this, your Twitter buddies, you had a milestone accomplishment. You got to perform at the Grand Ole Opry.
It was unbelievable. Absolutely unbelievable. When you step in that circle, you know it's going to be a big deal, but when you actually do it, it's incredible. Like Johnny Cash has stood there, Waylon Jennings, and you feel the power and the responsibility of being on that stage where all those people have paved the way for you just to stand there and sing your songs. It's unremarkable. It's ridiculous.
Well, congratulations.
Yeah, absolutely.
Thank you very much.
Man.
Thank you.
Speaking of, like special places to play, Clint Black went on the record and said nothing but acoustic shows like this, they have like a special vibe. They're different than live shows.
Yeah.
How do you feel it's different playing an acoustic show like this as in opposed to having your band behind you when you play your shows?
This is super fun just because you get the banter between all the artists. You get to actually converse with other people, make fun of each other, and it's more of a group mentality than just a show. It's incredible because the crowd is on stage just as much as you are when all the artists are talking and messing around. It's fun. It's a different kind of fun.
And the listeners might have missed this. Right before we started doing this interview, you and Granger Smith locked eyes for a second, and you both started laughing. Nothing was said. You just both started laughing. What's that all about?
We had a morning. It was a rough morning.
A long night, perhaps.
No, we actually just met on the plane, and
how fun.
it was an ordeal.
I bet. I wish I was on that plane. Yeah, so as a songwriter, I noticed a tweet that you did. I kind of stalk him on Twitter. Don't all of us
said
girls
a lot of
do
stupid
that?
stuff on
I'm
Twitter.
a fangirl. Okay, but I really love this. So you retweeted what John Mayer put.
Yes.
So I'm going to read this to you guys. As a songwriter, you have a choice. Are you going to write what's out there or what's in there? That's deep.
He's an
Yeah,
adage. He's incredible. And I think that tweet reigns true today because a lot of people are just trying to chase what's hot. And he never did that. He always made his own way, and I respected that more than I respected any other artist outside of him being a great songwriter and a guitar player. The fact that he knew he didn't want to chase the trend. He made his own trend, and we need more people like that.
Those are good footsteps to follow in.
Trying to.
Yeah. And I was just going to say, outside of country, John Mayer, you said, is someone who's inspiring.
Love John
Who
Mayer.
else do you look to influence your music?
James Taylor, Jackson Browne, Linda Ronstadt. I grew up listening to all those records. I love Mark Broussard, all that Louisiana soul stuff. Al Green, anything. I like music.
Speaking of music, your song tonight, not a lot of people know this. This is actually the second recording of this song.
Yes.
What's different with this time around?
So there was actual tubular bells in the first one, which I don't know if you could tell. It just makes it sound very epic. We dropped the key a whole step so I could really get after it vocally. We kind of took it to a Tom Petty vibe more than just a driving thing. It's more of a feel now. Yeah. It's a little more laid back, a little more in the pocket. And
you ready to grill him with the country cram session?
Uh-oh.
All right, give him your best shot.
All right. All right, we call this the country clock, and here we go with Ryan Kinder.
I have no idea what's going on
All
right
right,
now.
so do you prefer a girl in a messy bun or a baseball cap?
Woo. Can it be both? A bun in the back of the baseball cap?
Sure. That's a good answer, right? Okay, and we are here in the Motor City, so do you prefer a Ford or a Chevy?
I actually prefer a Jeep. I would rather have a CJ5.
How about Kid Rock or Eminem?
Ooh.
Yeah, you have to pick.
I'm gonna say Eminem, just lyrically in the raps. Kid Rock is super creative, but the pain in Eminem's raps. Yes, exactly.
You're a fisherman. You like to fish?
I love fishing.
Crickets or actual worm bait?
I've done both. I think worms work better. They live longer under the water. Yeah, I go worms.
Okay.
Crickets get a little gushy too after a little while.
Yeah, that's
All right, how about Hannah Montana or Miley Cyrus?
Ooh, Miley Cyrus. I love Wrecking Ball.
Yeah.
I don't like the stuff. You know what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
The music's
Miley.
good.
Yeah, musically she's amazing. All right, here we go with gas or charcoal grill.
Ooh, I'm gonna go charcoal. If you give me a green egg, that's where I want to go. Green egg? Have you? Okay.
And if you have a night out, are you going to go to a bar or a bonfire?
Bonfire for sure.
Yeah. Light it up.
And or my couch.
in your opinion, because we know you vote against yourself when it comes to My Country Showdown, who's the next best thing in country?
Granger is an incredible dude. He's a great songwriter. He's got a heart of gold, and I love him. I think he's one of the new big stars. Well, he already is. He just had a #1 this week. Drake White, who's here, is incredible performer, great writer. There's so many. Like, honestly, everybody on this stage that hasn't already had superstardom, like Clint Black, which I'm a little scared to sit next to, these are all incredible. Well, I don't know if you can call this a cowboy hat. I think it's like a smoking hat. I think they call it a cigar hat. Yeah.
All right, so are you much of a sports guy?
Yes.
Okay, so college football or pro football?
Well, it depends. I grew up on college football, being from the South. We didn't really have an NFL team. Once I moved to Nashville, I adopted the Titans. And I followed Peyton Manning all throughout my childhood. So I loved him at the Colts, and I love him at the Broncos.
Yeah, he's an incredible quarterback.
And I want him to come by the Titans and turn us around. John Elway, the Titans, please.
Yeah.
I don't live here.
Yeah, that's okay.
Titans have been to a Super Bowl, man.
The Lions are disappointing. We love them, but
Fair enough.
it's not going to happen. And while we're on sports, are you go blue or go green? We need to know here in Michigan.
This is a big question, man.
Yeah.
It's huge.
I'm going to have to say go blue because I was a huge Anthony Thomas fan when I was younger.
Okay.
A-Train.
At least you have a reason.
I don't know why I loved him.
Right.
Yeah. Well, Nick Saban coached at State, and
He knows his stuff.
I like football a little bit too much. Probably should spend more time writing than watching football.
Well, it's the off season.
True.
There you go. Last question from me. When you go get fast food, is it a Big Mac or is it a Whopper?
I've stopped doing fast food altogether, but when I did eat fast food, it was a Whataburger honey butter chicken biscuit.
Oh, man.
Give me some of that.
Outside the box questions tonight. I like that. You got one for him?
No, I just want to say continued success to you. You have an EP coming out, or are you working on an album?
We're
What can we
actually going to do a
expect?
full album. Hopefully, we'll be out late this year. Still working on it, doing some tweaks, all the little stuff you do,
It takes
and
time.
hopefully the end of this year.
Fantastic. Well,
Me
yeah.
too. Me too.
Can't wait to see you tonight at the 10-Man
It's
Jam.
going to be fun. Thanks for having me.
Yeah. Ryan Kinder, everybody.